All right, I have been on the YouTube platform for 3 years now, and I've made a lot of mistakes. So I figured, why not share with you guys my top 5 most embarrassing mistakes as a new YouTuber, so this way you guys can avoid making them and grow a lot faster and a lot more consistently than I did. And make sure you stay till the very end so I can tell you the #1 thing I did this time around, restarting a new channel so I can grow to almost 2,000 subscribers in 7 months.
Thanks for helping us build this community. I really appreciate it. Today's shout out winner goes to this channel right here. And if you would like a shout out in our next video, make sure to comment down below or take a screenshot of you watching this one and tag us over on Instagram.
All right, first things first, and I really debated about talking about this one because it is so embarrassing, but sub for sub. I can't even believe right now, with everything that I know that I can say that I've done sub for sub. I feel dirty saying that. And no, not on this channel, but on my very first channel, I started January 8th of 2018, which was days before they changed the YouTube monetization requirements from the 10,000 overall views to the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours that we know today. And because I was coming into this during that time, there was a lot of support groups that looked legit, but was just basically a sub for sub group looking to gain or inflate their numbers. And I'm a person that's all about teamwork. I like friends. I'm a social butterfly. And I was like, oh, let's do this together. And then I was like, oh, this isn't right. What happens is YouTube quickly catches on to which subscribers of yours are legitimate subscribers, hence the ones that are actually watching your content, engaging with your content and things like that, and who is just sitting ducks because they're sub for subbers. And usually YouTube will just go in and do a YouTube purge, and they'll get rid of all of those people that just subscribe to your channel just to subscribe to your channel, and vice versa. It's also against YouTube terms of service, which can get your channel terminated. They're also going to confuse the algorithm for your channel more than ever, because you have a ton of people that are subscribed to your channel, but they're not actually watching your videos. So there's not enough data to let YouTube know what your channel is about or who your channel is for, and so it doesn't know where to promote your channel at. So your videos that you create is going to sit on your channel with little to no views. Okay, embarrassing mistake #2 that I did was delete dead videos. And honestly, I was doing this up until last year on my lifestyle channel. And it's because I had this thing of content creator self-consciousness. And I felt like because I had over 10,000 subscribers on my channel, but I was getting only like 500 to 1,000 views per video, people were going to judge me and think like, oh, her content's not good, and they weren't going to watch it. But people honestly don't really look at the view count. I'm just telling you that right now. And the problem with deleting dead videos is you never know when a video is going to take off. YouTube is a search engine, but the only thing we can't tell is exactly when someone's going to be searching for that topic. So maybe you uploaded your video before the trend starts to pick up, and it's going to take you a little bit of time to get traction on that video. But once it gains traction, then your video is going to start to take off and get promoted to more people. And if you delete that video before the trend happens, well, then your video is not going to take off because now it doesn't exist and you just missed out on an opportunity of growth on your channel and your video. And I can tell you my top 3 videos, the top one having over 1 million views right now, took more than 35 days before they really started to trend upwards and take off on my channel. And I actually have this video right here that took almost a year before it decided to take off on my channel. Don't delete those videos because you never know when YouTube's going to pick up your video, share it to more people, and your video and channel can take off at any time. Mistake #3 I did was take too many sponsorships. Although within my first year on YouTube, I don't even think I can call them sponsorships because they were literally all free. And that wasn't the mistake I made when it came to taking on too many sponsorships. I was taking on collaborations that had nothing to do with my audience just to put them onto my media kit so I can show other brands that, hey, look, I've worked with all these people, and they were like, hey, none of these companies actually align with us, so we don't know what you're about or who your audience likes, so we're not going to work with you. So make sure, even as a brand new YouTuber, even if you're doing things for free, you're being super picky about who you work with, so it aligns with your brand and it aligns with future collaborations brands, so they're going to be more likely to not only work with you, but pay to work with you in the future. Okay, tip #4, something I feel like everybody does. And honestly, everyone does do it because we're human, but there is a healthy and an unhealthy way of doing it. And I was very much in an unhealthy way of comparing myself to other channels. I was peeking over my neighbor's fence to see what they were doing, and then I would immediately feel bad because I would peek over a fence of someone who started maybe a year after me, and then their channel blew up and they had more subscribers than me. And then I went into a self-pity party and I was like, what am I doing wrong? Like, it was just sad, and it's like you're looking at other channels instead of focusing on your content. That's what you're doing wrong, Tiffany. And you know, it took a while, and I still catch myself doing it, like peeking over, seeing if someone else is growing faster than me. And every time I do that, it takes away from me actually concentrating on the content that my audience needs. That niche may have been similar to my niche, but our audiences did not align whatsoever. And why I say that is because depending on the person's subtopic in their niche can depend on how fast they're gonna grow. So instead of peeking into another person's channel, which you can only see their vanity metrics, peek into your creator studio, look at your analytics, and make sure you are making improvements on your own videos so your next video was better than your last video. All right, final tip number 5, which is probably the biggest reason I was not growing on my channel in the first 6 months, was I was changing my niche every 30 days. And it kind of aligned with me peeking over the fence and looking at another channel and comparing myself, because I would look over the fence and then I'd be like, oh, that channel's growing really fast and they're really doing these topics. So maybe if I change my entire channel to look just like theirs, I'll grow fast too. And I didn't grow as fast, but what happens is now I'm attracting another audience because YouTube's like, okay, her channel's now about beauty, right? And she's doing makeup tutorials. So I'm going to serve her videos to those who like to watch makeup tutorials. And then I'm like, man, I'm not growing fast enough. Let me do unboxing videos. That seems fun. And so now YouTube is like, okay, it took a little while to backtrack. Let me serve her video now to people who like unboxings, and the people who like makeup tutorials no longer want to watch your content. And then I'm like, man, I'm still not growing. Let me go back to doing vlogs. And then YouTube's like, figure it out, lady. And every time I changed my niche, YouTube was taking a little bit of time to figure out that now I'm making something new and it needs to find new people. And every time it was just about to find those new people, I was changing things again. And the thing is, when people say to be consistent, it is not about the number of times you upload. It's literally about the type of content you make and the people you are trying to reach. Okay, so knowing consistency was key. When I started this channel in June of 2020, I really wanted to make sure that I spoke to the algorithm as fast as possible. And knowing from my first channel that it roughly takes about 30 days before YouTube notices that you exist, I wanted to make sure that in the first 30 days, I was really speaking to the algorithm about who my videos were for and what my videos were about, which is why I targeted one specific keyword for the first 30 days. So make sure you really know who your core audience is and slowly work your way out to a bigger audience by adding new keywords in so you can grow a lot faster because you're more consistent with the YouTube algorithm. But let me know in the comments below your most embarrassing mistake when it comes to growing on YouTube. And for more simple strategies to grow on YouTube, you can go ahead and check out this video here. Also have it down in the pinned comments below. Now get out there, make some content, avoid all of these mistakes, and let's grow together.